Give me your name, your number, address if you want me to come over in December and keep your body warm, protect you from the winter. Feels like the summer when I'm with you. You can crack a heart of stone, make a cold heart melt, make me forget the hate I have for someone else. Ooh, you got the magic of a lady, and if I could, can I drive you crazy tonight? 4th of July, Independence Day. We need to celebrate the day the slaves got free, honestly. Although the slaves really weren't free, but, you know, they didn't have no money. They had no place to stay. They had no land. So pretty much the slaves were strangers and trespassers on this country's land. But however, I feel like when we get to the point where we observe that, we won't need Black History Month no more, because we beating around the bush. We're equivocating. If y'all don't know, I know some big words. We're equivocating. We're beating around the bush. We think Black History Month showing that all blacks have done in this nation, legislation and all of that, the engine and the light switch and stuff. We think that's important, the motorized engine, but gasoline engine. But we haven't really gotten our freedom. Just like America truly wasn't free until they had their own Declaration of Independence. As blacks, we don't have that. So how are we free? Obviously, we weren't inspired by our freedom enough to write a celebratory song, poem, or anything about being free. We have songs about struggling, coming up, but we have no songs about having our own independence as paramount to our survival. It's a shame. Think about this. A lot of Black babies are born every year. Why is it that 25% or 20% of Black males under the age of 25 get killed? Why is it 50% of the prisons are filled with Black people? Why? And the music, like I once said, we need to get past emotions. And I know that's pretty foul to say because we're in music and all kind of stuff, but honestly, we need to start speaking the Morse code, because we are losing our logic as people. We rap and sing about all kind of stuff that's unnecessary. We do not tackle the issues. We don't realize we celebrating Christmas at like December. It's not even a month that it was in. But even still, Christmas was a pagan holiday to start off with. So all the lights are involved. But even still, we don't realize, like they say in the Bible, it said that man has dominion over the animals. People don't realize that Caucasians generally thought in the past, 150 years ago, some still do think that Black people are animals and think they have dominion over Black people. That's from the Bible, misinterpreted. And the thing is this. People don't understand that a lot of Black people didn't have a written language, like from Africa. Some of them did, but a lot of tribes didn't. They had stories, just like they say the Old Testament was before it was written down. It was stories, orations, and it got written down 1,200 years after the events. Think about that. Black people, natives, all did that. And then people don't realize that the people in the Bible that it's talking about at first are Black people. And they were not called Jews, Israelites, lost tribes. And you know, when Egypt, they mixed. Egyptians, they like to say the Egyptians used the Jews for slavery to build the pyramids. But no, the Egyptians were prideful people who took pride in honoring their deities or their gods. Well, think about this. How was Egyptians, brown people, like my color or whatever, brown people, how was Moses mistaken as an Egyptian by the Pharaoh? How? If he was white. How did Abraham go to Egypt twice and say that Sarah was his sister? and said that they were Egyptians and hide in Egypt twice. How? If he wasn't black? How is it that us black people don't know that we are admired by many nations, but nobody has the physical identity to know that we are those people that their religions root off of? All right? Think about it. And there will be someone who come out with all the truth, at least perceivable truth, because think about this. The only thing that makes something true is that it's pre-believed, pre-known, pre-thought. But we need to start waking up and realizing our faults. Until we realize our faults and our flaws and our troubles will start fading away. Because the thing that we need most is knowledge of ourselves. We have integrated schools, but we still don't know about ourselves. We don't know about many black people. That's why we have to have a Black History Month. But the point that we have a Black History Month and have to learn, it has the fact that why aren't we learning about this all year round? We have to accept the fact that we're ethnic, not realizing that the majority of this globe, over 50% of the people on this globe is brown, black, and beige people. Why are we the minority? We need to look past America to learn our history. We need to look past our desires to get what we truly want and need out of life. Thank you.